Welcome to this week's episode of Grilled Cheese Weekly, where we're in the land that cell phone reception forgot, Lodi, Wisconsin. It's a lovely town, but if you go here and you need to use your GPS, you're never leaving. So I live here now. We're here right now with Coach Midtown of the Lodi Softball, and you're the tennis coach as well, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And we're out here because Lodi Softball picked my nonprofit, Jackson's Community Action Fund, JCAF, to be the beneficiary actors of the awareness night that is coming up on the 27th, right?
Correct. Yep. On April 27th, we will be playing Cambria-Friesland here in Lodi to raise money for JCAF.
Yes, and we're also going to be given some of that money is going to go to the victims of the mill explosion in the Cambria area.
Right.
I don't know the exact area, but we all remember what it was. We lived in the area, and we can post a link to about what that is, down below. And we'll post a link to the event and all that stuff. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some raffle items out there, some Country USA tickets.
Yep.
I'm going to whittle some poops.
We got whittled poop.
Got whittled poops. We got that going on.
I'm bidding on that.
Yeah, is that what you're going for?
That's what I'm putting all my money on.
Right, let it ride. Well, we're out here for an episode of Grilled Cheese Weekly. We figured we may as well go out here and shoot an episode.
Right.
And what's more softball or baseball than hot dogs?
Nothing.
So now, but you
apple
said
pie maybe, but hot dogs.
apple pie doesn't go that good on grilled cheese.
No. Wait a minute. I just gave you an idea.
Get all this out of the way! No, someday we might have to do that.
Right.
But so you've said you've never had a cheese dog before?
I have not.
First time for everything. So we have Oscar Meyer cheese dogs. You don't seem that excited about it. Are you a healthy eater? Is that why?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
How do you not? Oscar Meyer was made in Madison, Wisconsin.
I
It's a
love
cheese
hot
dog.
dogs.
We've never had
I
a cheese
just
dog.
feel like it's odd to have cheese in it.
We got a little bit of grass on our cheese, but that's fine. It's a baseball game.
Baseball.
That's right.
We're ready for
so
it.
we got some good old sourdough bread right here that we're going to start off with. Throw some good old Wisconsin cheddar right down on there. Kaboom! It's always better with cheddar. And then we're going to grab these delicious hot dogs that have been cooking. I didn't burn myself that time. I
No.
burned myself real bad.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that. That was
That's
2
your
weeks
whittling
ago.
thumb, too.
That's my whittling thumb. That's gonna slow
affect
down.
the whittled poops.
That is exactly right. So you get a special whittled poop that has a damaged thumb on there. So we're gonna throw some hot dogs on there. We're gonna drop that right there, and then escape cheese.
Man down.
Cheese escaping. There we go.
Saved it.
Yeah, I don't think so, cheese. You're not getting out of this one alive. All right. Now, normally you want to cover a grilled cheese when you're making one
Right.
to get an even cookedness. I don't know
I
what
like
the
how
word
you're
is.
making up words.
I tend to.
Cookedness beneficiary.
Here's what you can do. If you have enough confidence, you can really achieve anything. So
Fake it till you make it.
Which a great thing to say to high school students that are standing behind me doing batting practice. If you
Right.
don't know, just pretend like you do.
Pretend like you do.
And when
if you didn't get the sign from Coach, just pretend like, make your own up.
That's right. And when you're questioned, don't break. You just continue pretending
go.
like you know what you're talking
If
about.
Coach gives you the bunt sign, shake it off and hit a dinger instead.
What is the bunt sign? Are you
can't see.
Okay. Now, so how long does it take? Do you make up different signs for each game?
Nope. They use.
Has there ever been a time where you accidentally itched your nose and somebody
Yes.
took off? And
Yes.
you're like, no, wait, a fly landed on me."
I was wiping sweat off my nose, and the
somebody-
kid stole, and she got thrown out. And I'm like, why did you steal?
And she said-
Justice, it was you, I remember.
And what'd she say? She said,
She's
you
like,
gave the
you
signal.
gave me the sign. And I'm like, no, I really didn't.
So like you should have to like if
then
there's
I'm
some
like,
sweat
wait,
on
I
your nose,
did.
what you should have to do is like put your arms out like, okay, like. So it's obvious
Be
what
really formal.
obvious what you're doing. Like we cleared the plate here. We're gonna scratch my nose.
Put my sleeve up.
Yeah. Or what you need. Well, here's what you need. I don't know why you know this. A series of flags in the back of your hat.
Oh,
You push a little button, it pops up. Like a little green one pops up. It's my nose.
right.
That's good.
The red
That's good.
one, that means steal.
I mean steel. Yeah, I like that right there. So how long have you been coaching?
This is my 4th year as head coach here in Lodi,
Okay.
and I think 12th overall.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So I had 8 years in Wanakee, and then I started here.
Now, aren't Lodi and Wanakee rivals? Is that a problem? Did you jump ship? Is that
I
like
didn't
is that like going
necessarily
from Ohio
jump
State to
ship.
Michigan?
No, because we're not in the same conference.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay,
I
so-
could get away with it. I wasn't,
right.
Brett Favre.
Oh, yes. You can't be doing that. You're gonna lose fans that way.
Right.
So
Because
how's
I have so many fans.
Well, hey, I'm sure when you signed, there's a press conference around.
Right.
Midtown signs with
I'm
the Blue
signing
Devils.
the contract, and the dogs were there. That was about it.
So how's the team this year? How are they doing?
We've had one game. We are 3 weeks weeks undefeated. But we're
Look
not
at
going to
that.
mention.
Look at that.
We're riding a 3-week undefeated streak, but we haven't had a game since that first win, so that might. I don't know.
So the only person that's defeated you so far is Mother Nature, correct?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Mother Nature's our worst enemy right now.
Yeah, we got really lucky. This is what, your third practice outside?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. So that's what, a buddy of mine was in a beer league softball, like for adults, of course. I don't think they have one for teenagers. Maybe they do. I don't know.
They don't.
They don't. Whatever. Different strokes, different folks. You were raised differently than I was. But they have he was in a beer league, and he played on Wednesday nights, and it rained almost every single Wednesday
So they
last
just
year.
had,
They went all the way into November. It was like watching the World Series. It was guys out there in parkas out there,
Right.
trying to
bundle up and try and hit
can't
it.
hold your beer and wear a parka and swing a bat
Right.
at the same time. It's gonna be hard
That's
to
a
do.
lot.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. We can get a little knife here. This griddle I got is so slippery. It's hard to flip. It just pushes around like a hockey puck. You're nervous.
I am.
Like I'm about to go
you-
crazy with this.
Somebody give me a glove.
Here we go.
Oh!
Good too. Look at that. That's pretty good grilled
That's a
cheese.
good toast right there.
So are you a grilled cheese fan?
I am a grilled. Who isn't a grilled cheese fan?
Does the Vicster make a good grilled cheese?
She does.
Yeah. Your mom is a heck of a baker.
She is. She's a good baker. There's really nothing she doesn't make that isn't awesome.
She made a good brownie.
She makes a good brownie. She makes a good Chex Mix, melt-aways, ding-dong cake. That's why I'm fat.
Well, actually, you're in much better shape for someone that bakes that much.
Well,
I realize, and also I apologize for how tight this shirt is, but this is my.
blue. It's
Well,
blue.
also, it's my dad's softball shirt. He
Oh.
won the 1978 Indianapolis City Beer League tournament with his team.
nice.
Here.
Did he let you wear it?
Well, he gave it to me. Yeah.
Nice.
So well, here's the deal. You see hipsters wearing things like they got from a vintage store.
No,
this
is real.
This has really got the beer and chili stains on it.
There
Like,
and
this is-
the sweat stains.
Oh, absolutely.
everything.
Yeah. So me sweating
From
through it is
Chuck.
not me. From Chuck. That's right. Old Chuck Jones.
Did he smile when he won?
No, heck no, he didn't do that.
course.
That's, you can't do that. There's no smiling in baseball.
No, I'm pretty sure it's crying, but we'll
There's
go
no-
with that.
Yeah, he was my brother's baseball coach in
Really?
baseball growing up, and he got thrown out one time before the game even started.
I sense there's a story here.
Well, so the game before that, there was a bad call at the plate, and when the referee went down, the umpire went down to go brush the plate off, my dad very politely kicked a bunch of brick dust into his face, and as my dad describes it, he looked like Papa Smurf when he was done. So he called the game off. So the next day, there was a game and the same umpire, and my dad walks out and he says, "So hey Frank, we're gonna have a problem today," and he goes, "You're out of here, Chuck. You're out of here." Yeah, parents used to take bets before the game started as to
that
what
how long
inning
Chuck
he
would
would
last?
because he was always getting thrown out. Well, didn't think he minded because he couldn't smoke while he was coaching. So he
Right.
didn't go to the parking
It's
lot and
frowned
smoke. So
upon to
I
do
think at
that.
some point, like when the game would get out of hand, he'd be like, "Well, I'm just getting thrown out. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go. I'm
That
gonna,
was his game
I'm
plan.
gonna go have a cigarette now."
I need-
You know,
needed-
we're
so
who had money on the fourth? Okay, well I'm going out now. Yeah. I remember he umpired a game that I played in one time when I was like 5, and he threw me out, and I was very upset. Like I was out, but he called me out, and I was not happy about that.
oh
Was not happy about that. May have been some tears. Maybe
no, because there's no crying.
Well, that
when
day there
Chuck
was.
Jones-
That day, he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. When your dad's is the umpire and throws you out, and you're clearly out. Still not fair.
Still not fair.
Still not fair
Come
at all.
on, cut me a break.
That's what I'm
Come on.
saying. I was cute. I had blonde hair. I was a cute kid.
I believe it.
Yeah, I know. I was adorable. Must have had something going on. Bright blonde hair. I'll post a picture. We'll get a picture popped up
Sweet to
here.
see.
We'll try to pop it up maybe like over here or maybe over here. I'm not sure. But we'll pop
Probably
one up.
right over my head.
Maybe even that. I mean, I'm just
Plenty
cover
of
you up.
room.
But yeah, I had bleached blonde hair. Probably until I was about 10, and then
And
for
then it
whatever
just
reason
darkened up.
it all darkened up. Yeah. Yeah, but all my pictures of me when I was a kid. When I show people that, like, that's not you. It's a blonde-haired kid, and I'm
Right.
like, no, that is me. My hair changed color. I don't know why. It's doing it again now. It's getting back to blonde.
Yep, let's go with it.
It's
Let's
going
say
back to blonde. That's what that is. It's really, it's platinum blonde.
platinum blonde.
Platinum blonde is what we're gonna call that. Thank you for being nice to me.
It's platinum blonde.
Oh, look at that! That's actually a pretty good grilled
That's
cheese
a
right there. I think
really good grilled
I think
cheese.
we've got grilled cheese victory. We've got a problem though. I don't have a plate. I forgot a plate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got a home plate.
Oh, that's pretty
Right?
good. That's pretty
Right?
good. But that's fine. We'll use this cheese wrapper right here. Are you gonna have a bite of this? Will you have a bite?
I will try a bite.
You will have a bite.
I will have a bite.
Midtown is the man, the woman. All right, let's cut this in half. Let it cool down for a second. I don't want
Yeah.
to burn anybody's mouth.
Right.
You know. Take a look at it though, but pretty good right there. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, got a good melt in there. Yeah, we'll let that sit for a minute. So awareness night, how many awareness nights have you guys done?
This will be our fourth one.
Fourth one.
Yep, the first 3 we did combined raised $14,375.
That's awesome.
So our game plan this year is $5,000.
Heck yeah,
That's
wow.
our realistic goal. So
That's
we're hoping
fantastic.
we can achieve that.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a lot of good with that. Some of the things we have planned that JCAF's gonna be doing coming up is we're gonna do a school supply drive coming up in the at the beginning before the school starts, but in July, beginning of August. Make sure all the kids, in some of these small rural communities who are kind of being forgotten.
Right.
City gets a lot of love, but some of these small rural communities
Yeah.
get forgotten. It's pretty easy to, you forget about, there's poor folks out in the country too. They need help,
Right.
And we're gonna do some of that, and then we're gonna also be contacting some local schools like we were last year and do the coats program again.
Awesome.
We bought a lot of coats for Belleville, coats and snow pants, so we're gonna get together with a couple more schools and see what they need, because they have access to that and kind of help out, because that's just kind of what it's all about.
Absolutely.
You people watching this and sharing the video and supporting JCAF, come on to awareness night, are the ones who make it happen. All right, so this is your first ever cheese dog that you've had.
It's my first ever cheese dog and my first ever grilled cheese that you've made. So.
Oh, okay. Well, cheers on theirs. Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Oh, good melt. That's pretty good there.
That's pretty good.
Well,
I gotta say, I would never put a hot dog on a grilled cheese, but I might now.
I used to do this all the time, but I'd make them in the microwave and I'd call them a hot dog sandwich. But when my ex was pregnant, she couldn't stand the smell, so I had to stop doing it. But honestly, it was like Wonder Bread, American cheese, and cheap hot dogs. It didn't smell good.
No.
And it probably didn't do a lot of good for my system either.
Maybe not.
I mean, pretty magical that I'm still here right now, considering my diet consists of a lot of hot dogs. Well, thank you so much. We're going to post a link for the awareness night. It's coming up on the 27th of April out here in Lodi at the softball field, right behind the high school. That's where we're at, right? Correct?
Yep, behind the high school.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Super Dave is going to be out there playing some jams. We're going to have some great raffle prizes.
We're doing color commentary.
Yep.
And there will be a softball game.
Yes, it's going to be an awesome game. Come on out.
We
The
got
weather's going to be nice.
concessions. The weather is bound to be nice.
I mean, you have to get out because it's springtime. You're going to finally feel like springtime.
It's a Friday night. What else are you going to do on a Friday night?
That's right. Well, thanks so much. We're going to go eat these. This has been another episode of Grilled Cheese Weekly. Coach Midtown, Jackson Jones. Please like and share, because it's a polite thing to do. I would do it for you.
Sharing is caring.
That's right. Have a good day. Good.